Hey guys, it's the month of June and the rain is on, and I've got you 10 quick tips on how to drive safe in rain coming up. Hey guys, this is K.S.O and you're watching K.S.O Designs, the channel which brings you all the automotive information, DIY mods, car reviews, bike reviews, product reviews, and also some quick tips and hacks. So if you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing. So let's get into the video. So guys, tip number 1, headlights. Whatsoever may be the time of the day, whether it's day, afternoon, evening or night, whenever it rains, it turns a bit darker and the visibility is just awful. So guys, it is advisable to turn on your headlights. Turning on your headlights enables you to know whether there is a car in front of you or not. Turning the headlight also enables the car in front of you, other car drivers, to get your car noticed to them. So, turning on your headlights is must. Tip number 2, taillights. So guys, whenever it rains really heavy, the visibility is just very awful. And it is impossible to see what is in front of you. Not even the road to be specific. So, turning on the taillights is really advisable. Whenever you turn on your taillights, what happens is, it enables the car behind you to come to know that there is a car in front of them. And since the road is also not visible that much, and if your car is on the right path, it helps the car behind you to track your path and be on the right path too. So, turning on the taillights enables the car behind you to let them come to know that there is a car in front of them, and it also avoids accidents, to be obvious, and it also enables them to track the path of your car and be on the right path. So, taillights is must. Tip number 3, traction control. If your car has a traction control, you should always put it on whenever it rains, because whenever it rains, the roads are wet and it is possible that you can just lose control over your car and it may lead to an accident. So, if your car has traction control, just put it on to be a bit safe than you are already. So, putting on the traction control is the must. Tip number 4, to check the wear of your tires. Guys, it's actually advisable to check the wearing of your tires before actually the rainy season starts, but it's better late than never, what say? So, you should always check the wearing of your tires, because in rainy season the roads are wet and your tires may slip, which may cause for you to lose control of your car, and it may also cause accident. Who knows, right? So, you should always check the wearing of your tires and make sure that the tire threads are good enough for your car. So, tip number 4, check the wearing of your tires. So guys, tip number 5, speed. Speeding up your vehicle in the rainy season is the worst thing that you can think about, because in rainy season the roads are wet, and if you are at high speeds, you can actually lose control of your car and it may lead to an accident. Also, in rainy season, braking takes a lot of time. So if you brake suddenly, the brakes won't stop your car and you may just ram into another car. So, tip number 5, control your speed. Always try to be under the speed limit, at least in the rainy season, to be safe. So, once again, tip number 5, control your speed guys, control your speed. That's the must. So guys, tip number 6, control your braking, your steering and your throttling. So, as I said in the earlier tip, in rainy season it takes a lot of time to brake. So, sudden braking is not advisable at all, because if you brake suddenly, you can ram into the car may not stop and accidents may happen. Again, if you throttle suddenly, suddenly, the tires may slip on the road itself and you may lose control of your car. The car may skid. And also, steering. You should hold the steering firmly, because if you wiggle the steering on the wet roads, you can imagine, right? You may lose control of your car and just... So, what I need you to do is control your braking. Don't brake suddenly. Brake very, means if you think that this is the moment that I should brake, just brake 2 seconds before and throttle very slowly. So guys, don't brake suddenly, don't throttle suddenly, and your steering, hold it firm so that you don't lose control of your vehicle. Tip number 7. Maintain distance between the cars. In the rainy season, it is advisable for you to maintain a certain distance between the car in front of you and your car. Because since the roads are wet and there is water on the roads, what happens is the car in front of you splashes the water on your windscreen and it ruins your visibility. So you should always maintain certain distance between your car and the car in front of you. So there's my tip number 7, which is maintain certain distance between your car and the car in front of you. So guys, tip number 8. Always drive under the mentioned speed limit. As I mentioned before, you should always drive under the mentioned speed limit, because more speed, more chances of losing control of your car and more chances of happening accidents. So if all the cars around you are driving slowly, so should you. You should not act smart and drive at a speed which is mentioned. You should always drive at a speed which is less than the specified speed limit. So guys, that's my tip number 8. Always drive at a speed limit which is less than the mentioned speed limit. So guys, tip number 9. Always stay in the middle lane. In the rainy season, what happens is, if you are traveling from a bridge or on a highway, water tends to get accumulated on the sides of highway or the bridge. So if you drive from the sides of the highway or the bridges, what happens is the water makes your car to hydroplane, and also it may cause you to lose control of your car. So it is always advisable that you should drive in the middle lane. So that's my tip number 9. Always drive in the middle lane. Hey guys, so we have reached the last tip of the day, which is the 10th. So the 10th tip of the day is to avoid areas with accumulated water. As I mentioned earlier, you should not drive from the areas where water is accumulated, because it causes hydroplaning. Now what exactly is hydroplaning? Whenever you drive your car from areas where water is accumulated, the water tend to get inside your vehicle through exhaust and also into the engine, and it makes the car to shut down. You know, in the floods, what happens is, whenever there are floods and there are cars into the water, the cars totally shut down. That's because of hydroplaning. So that's my 10th tip of the day, to avoid areas where water is accumulated. So guys, this is it for today's video. So if you have liked the video, please do like, comment, share and subscribe. And if you want to subscribe, just click on some button over here. And please don't forget to click on the bell icon to get notified each and every time I upload a new video. So guys, remember, be safe, drive safe and enjoy the rains. This is K.S.O signing off. See ya.